Welcome to this math lesson on comparing exponents. Today, we're going to determine which of these two expressions is larger, pi raised to the power of 3.14 or 3.14 raised to the power of pi. At first glance, it might be difficult to tell which one is larger. Both pi and 3.14 are close in value, so we need a more systematic approach. The key insight is to use the natural logarithm, or ln, to compare these expressions. The natural logarithm is monotonically increasing, which means that if it is greater than b, then ln of it is greater than ln of b. This property allows us to compare the logarithms instead of the original expressions. Let's start by taking the natural logarithm of both expressions. Step 1. Take the natural logarithm of each expression. For a, which is pi raised to the power of 3.14, the natural logarithm of a equals the natural logarithm of pi raised to the power of 3.14. Using the logarithm property that ln of x raised to y equals y times ln of x, we get 3.14 times the natural logarithm of pi. Similarly, for b, which is 3.14 raised to the power of pi, the natural logarithm of b equals the natural logarithm of 3.14 raised to the power of pi. Using the same logarithm property, we get pi times the natural logarithm of 3.14. Step 2. Let's compute these values numerically. First, we need to find the natural logarithms of pi and 3.14. Using a calculator, we find that the natural logarithm of pi is approximately 1.144729, and the natural logarithm of 3.14 is approximately 1.144223. Now, let's calculate ln of a. ln of a equals 3.14 times 1.144729, which is approximately 3.5970. Similarly, for ln of b equals pi times 1.144223, which is approximately 3.5974. Step 3. Now we can compare the values and draw our conclusion. Looking at our calculations, we can see that ln of b, which is approximately 3.5974, is slightly larger than ln of a, which is approximately 3.5970. We can visualize this small difference. It's very close, but ln of b is indeed larger. Since the natural logarithm is a monotonically increasing function, if ln of b is greater than ln of a, then b must be greater than a. Therefore, we can conclude that 3.14 raised to the power of pi is greater than pi raised to the power of 3.14. Let's summarize what we've learned. To compare pi raised to the power of 3.14 and 3.14 raised to the power of pi, we used the natural logarithm to transform the problem into something easier to calculate. This strategy works because 1. The natural logarithm is monotonically increasing, so it preserves inequalities. 2. Logarithm properties allow us to simplify exponents into products. The difference between these two expressions is quite small, less than 0.1%. This illustrates an important concept in mathematics. Sometimes seemingly similar expressions can have subtle but definite differences in their values. In conclusion, 3.14 raised to the power of pi is greater than pi raised to the power of 3.14.